I'm Eric. Today I'm going to have a look at how you can take your PDF document and embed it online. There's a whole range of ways you can do that, but today we're going to use Flowpaper that converts your PDFs into flipbooks and embeds them, and why this is a better way than just grabbing your PDF document and dropping it into an iframe. Let's get on to it. We'll get something at the end that looks sort of like this. So this is a Squarespace website with a Flowpaper publication added at the bottom of a page. Right, so how do we go about this? Let's get into it. Alright, I'm in Flowpaper and I've imported my PDF. So Flowpaper lets you change a whole range of settings. I'm not going to get into all these settings now, but it basically takes a PDF file and converts it into a flipbook. At least for the template that I'm on at the moment. This flipbook lets you do all kinds of interactivity. For now, what we really are interested in is getting the embed code for this publication. So head up to Publish and click on Cloud Hosted. Once your publication is finished processing, all you really need to do is to click Start Upload and let the upload finish. This process basically takes your publication and uploads it into Flowpaper Cloud. It only takes a few seconds. There we go. So your embed code should appear just below the URL that your publication has received. In my case, my embed code is right here. So what's the next step? Well, you need to embed it somewhere. So for this demo, I've picked Squarespace as the website we're going to use to embed our flipbook. So let's head over to Squarespace. So what we want to do is add something called a code block. But to do that, we first need a block to have the code block inside. So let's scroll down past the first section that Squarespace adds and click on Add Section and then Blank Section. This gives you a nice clean blank section to use, and then Add Block and Code is what we want to use here. So we've got an empty code block with Hello World in it. Let's just resize that and make it a bit larger. There we go. So let's head back to Flowpaper now and grab that embed code that we got. Here we are. My embed code's right here, and I'll just copy this section and switch back to Squarespace again. So to edit this code block, you want to click on that edit button at the top left and just replace the Hello World part with the Flowpaper piece. Alright, click outside of that content and you should be good to go. So to preview Flowpaper, you really need to get out of this edit mode and get into the preview mode. And so I'm going to click Save and then Exit. There we go. So at this point you should be able to scroll down. In my case, I can see my flipbook just below the main content and it's ready for you to interact with. So that's kind of how easy it is to embed a Flowpaper publication into your Squarespace website. So what's the real benefit here? Well, one of the big benefits is that you can actually protect your content this way. So I don't know if you noticed, but if you head back to Flowpaper again, and this is the publishing form that we've just used, you got something called publication protection at the top. So publication protection has a few different options. It's got password protection, but it's also got something called protected embed. So protected embed, what it does is basically check that the URL where you're embedding your flipbook is the correct one, so that no one else can embed it somewhere else, or even link to it without being on your website. In my case, if I wanted to protect my publication, I'd just take the first part of the Squarespace URL, basically this part, and paste it into here. And that's all. Re-upload your publication, and your publication is protected. So what else can you do in terms of Flowpaper embedding? Well, analytics is a big deal. With PDF documents don't normally give you a whole lot of analytics. With a PDF file, what you essentially get is like, hey, someone's visited my PDF file, but that's pretty much it. How long the time they spent or what they actually read, no idea. With Flowpaper, you get a whole suite of analytics. One of the most popular analytics that we've got is heat maps. So I brought up the account area, and this is one of the publications that someone's uploaded a long time ago. Heat maps is a way of tracking where people are spending time and where people are clicking inside of your publication. So essentially it's a way of recording where activity is taking place. Flowpaper also gives you access to all the good stuff in terms of how long time did people spend per page, how many clicks did you get, and how many reads do you get for all the sessions that you had. That's all for this time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.